well, I'll have time to talk to you a lot of times. But since I'm testing, let's talk about in here. I can even hear myself. I'm repeating myself. Check this. Um, I've put my screen. I've directed the phone to look at the screen. This is live on YouTube. And this is me speaking exciting times, indeed. But having said that, I just want to say these are making, even as we begin to speak, these are fundamental mistakes, the mistakes that are happening even before we debate. One mistake is that assumption that when the Bible speaks about the church, it speaks about the thing that we are doing today, where I will go and set up my own little thing and I call it a church, get members, put a committee together, get a band. We think when the Bible speaks about church, that's what it was referring to. And if we are honest to ourselves, we have strayed far away from the original church model that is still in Scripture, that's still doable today. But we are of hard heads. We don't know what the Bible meant by church. The idea that there's a special group of people that will stand in front and sing for us and play music for us is foreign to the New Testament rationale for anyone to want to get paid in that sense. But because we have made it organizations that we lead and we are trying to outshine each other, we're trying to show how powerful we are, assuming that the church as it was intended is what we are doing today. The second mistake we are doing is to think that reference to Levites is talking about musicians. I've heard that a lot. When people say Levites, they think it meant musicians. Let's go back and read that. The Levites were a tribe, if I can put it like that was responsible for that everything is in order in the temple. They served the priests, bringing stuff to the Holy of Holies towards the Holy of Holies upon invitation. The Levites included those who were guarding, cleaning, preparing, musicians. All those were Levites. Even the priests were Levites because they came from the Levite tribe. But they were set apart, being from the house of Aaron. If you understand that, musicians are Levites. Musicians are not Levites. The question I want to ask is, are they believers? If the answer is yes, do they fellowship with us here? If the answer is yes, what do they want to do to serve God here? Because you can only do what you are skilled in. You can't come and serve God in an area where you don't have skill. So if you're a pianist, there's a piano. Do you want to play the piano? If the answer is yes, then play kingdoms. And then there's this say that because they studied so many years to get the skill, they must be paid. I'm not sure if there's anything funnier than that. Am I saying they did not study? I'm saying some musicians have studied, and those who have studied are working in the music space. They're either running bands, they're either doing gigs. They're out there Monday to Saturday. They're out there doing what they went to school to do. Some are lecturing. But when they come to church, they're not there to work. They're there to fellowship. And my view is that if they don't want to play, it's fine. Let them sit down, worship with us. I don't think we should make a creation of excellent music a core. There's no performance. This performance culture, I think it's American. It was brought to us and it is messing us. It is messing with our minds now. I'm not saying everything I want to say, but I was testing this thing, so I thought, let me say this thing. Let's have a debate. Let's have a talk. I'm inviting anyone who thinks musicians must be paid. But last thing, there are other issues that are still going to get us hot under our collar. Let's talk about them too. This musician issue is not the last one. There are many other issues. There are many things that we do and claim that it's a church that the Bible just denies, doesn't talk about or rejects, but we have created our own traditions and we want to force God unto them. Talk.